Hello everybody, I'm ChrisChin and welcome back to another episode, and this one's gonna be a little bit different than normal. We're here in creative mode and I've set up some tips for hiding lighting. I tried to be as creative as possible and I came up with over 50 designs, I believe, and I'm super excited to show this off to y'all. A lot of people have been telling me, ooh, you're pretty good at building, so I felt like maybe I could help y'all out too. And starting off very simple is bushes. Bushes are pretty awesome. You can have them around your house, along your paths, to just kind of light up everything. I hate torches, so I try really hard to create foliage and stuff. And now that we're in 1.17, I've discovered that you can also hide lighting under these moss carpets, which is really awesome. I'm loving that. And if you don't like being able to see the lantern or whatever below it, it helps if you do something like this. Oops, get another sea lantern real quick, and just like that, it blends in pretty good. So next over here we have mushrooms, and these mushrooms are pretty awesome. You can put them on an end rod and then just put one of these like that. You can get those with silk touch, and I've used these quite a bit in my single player world. I really love the way they look. And then you can also hang down the end rods from the mushrooms like that and like this, and that just gives a neat little effect that I think looks pretty cool. It makes it look like something's hanging from the bottom of the mushrooms. And then also what I like to do a lot is hide lighting under the grass like this. You can put a green piece of glass like that and it blends pretty good. It doesn't look too bold or anything, and you just stick a lantern under it. And then another tip is if you have like wither skulls or like skeleton skulls or anything, light can pass through them too, so you can like hide lighting through them a ton of different creative ways. And then same with the grass, you can do it with stone with gray. Next we come over here and we got pumpkins, and some of these are actually jack-o'-lanterns, but you may not look like the way these actually look. So if you have them have their faces looking like that, you can't tell that they're jack-o'-lanterns, but they also produce light. I thought that was a neat little tip. And then next we have our lamp post, and then also you can hide, oops, there's none under there. There's lighting under some of these. Yeah, see, there's lighting under this one right here. Light can actually pass through trapdoors, and you can do a lot with that. Like you can have them on the sides of buildings and stuff. And then also something not a lot of people probably know is that if you have a path block right here, you can put any block right there, and the lantern sticks out just a little bit and it lights up the area, which is pretty neat. And then if we step over here, again with lighting in the ground, we have some coarse dirt, but we put brown glass over it and it blends pretty good. And then everyone probably already knows, but there is sea pickles, and I love sea pickles. They look awesome. If you have 4 of them together, that's how you get max lighting. And then we also have some lanterns hidden under the grass, just like that. You can actually put seagrass on there. Pretty neat. Next we have farmland, and same with the path blocks. You can hide lighting under here. We have our water, and then below the water I put some lanterns. And then also just another example of how you can hide lighting through trapdoors, which is pretty neat. And then something some people may not know is you can actually hide lighting under composters, which is pretty neat. You can use composters as like support blocks or anything. It doesn't look good with acacia, but you could like hide lighting under there and then have like a building above it, just like that. Of course, acacia is kind of ugly. And then something I do really like is these lamp posts. You can do something like this along a path. And these soul lanterns aren't very bright, but the end rods do just the same as like a normal lantern. And you can do the same with this color. And if we come down here, just noting that you can have lighting go through the grindstone, the anvil, and then not through the bottom of a lectern, but you can hide it through the back of a lectern. And the reason I have glass behind it instead of like that is it just blends a little bit better. It makes it less obvious. And then if you have like a wall full of vines or anything, you can also do something like this and hide your lighting like that. Next up is our nether area, and you can be very creative with fire. Fire burns forever when you set it on this block netherrack. It doesn't work on these ones, but again, we have lighting hidden in here. The red matches very good with that, and the cyan matches very good with that stuff. So if you have like a nether base or anything, or just floors built out of that, that works pretty good. And then something that looks really cool as well is this could be built into like the roof of a cave or something, just to pretend that's a cave, and you can have lava falling through, and that just gives it like a cool effect while also lighting up the area. And then another thing a lot of people might not know is that nether portals actually emit a light source, and I tried fitting in this amethyst block. I don't know if it actually looks good, but then also crying obsidian works as a light block, which is pretty good. I don't think it's as good as a torch, but it works. If we head over here now, you can actually hide lighting under these things right here, the armor stands. And again, if you don't like that bold color, you could have like a piece of glass for it to sit on top of, then a lighting under it, maybe to match the grass or whatever you're building your house out of. And then behind them is the stairs. You can do pretty cool designs with stairs so that it's pretty easy to hide lighting behind. Like, see, you got a window like that or something like that. It doesn't really matter. As long as there's a gap, you can hide lighting behind it. And then also light passes through fences, so you could do something like that. And then another unique one is ladders. Ladders let light go through too, but I don't know if you'd ever actually use that. I think it looks all right though. Then if we come up here and ring the bell, lighting passes through bells too. So if you ever have like a bell, you could have a lighting block above it if it's hanging from the ceiling, or behind it if you wanted to put a block behind it. And then also something like this is pretty cool. You can have like little fire bins, you know, that you see on like streets and stuff to stay warm. Yeah, you could do something like that just along your paths or anything to help light it up. Or you could just go for like a standard little camp area. I didn't feel like putting anything fancy around. You could also do something like this with a cauldron. I like doing stuff like this. Fence. And make it look like you're cooking something over it, and have it hang off with a fence or something. It's not going to look super pretty. I bet there's better designs, but you get the general idea. And then if you're building houses like I do a lot, this is kind of similar to what I built in one of my recent episodes. I never build interiors, so to hide lighting, I figured it'd be cool to place a lighting block right there. You can hide lighting through doors, which is pretty cool. And then if you come right here, we have the lanterns in the corner just like that. It's pretty standard. But if you want your windows to glow at nighttime and kind of light up the outside, you can put blocks of lighting. It doesn't matter what kind of lighting, an area somewhere like that. So when you're outside, you can't see it, but it still has the window glowing, which is pretty neat. And then next, I tried to kind of emulate what an interior design would look like. So you normally come through your house right here, and you probably didn't even see it. But you can hide lighting under trapdoors too. So like if it was under wood or something, you could have a piece of brown glass or something. Or since it's next to grass, it hides it pretty well just like that. But we come in our house, and same with chest. You can hide lighting under chest. Pretty neat. And then we got a lamp right here, and I thought the new dripstone blocks works very well for looking like a lampshade. And then I'm sure everyone already knows the carpet trick. The carpet trick's been around for so long. It's pretty simple though. You can place your carpets on torches and stuff, and then run right on top of it. And then we also got our redstone lamps. You can't forget about those. And then also you can make like cool chandeliers. This one was so basic, I didn't feel like putting a lot of thought into it, but I've seen some really cool designs that you could find on the internet. And then the newest addition, which is super duper cool, is these candle blocks, and they come in all the colors. they're down here. Yeah, look at that. And they're super cheap. All you need is a little beeswax and string. So if you're playing in survival, you can use those very easy. And then I thought this looked really cool. You can make like a candle holder. I don't know if it looks very good with more than one, but yeah, look at that. And that's with the new lightning rod. I tried my best to do something creative with some of the new blocks. And then I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but you can also hide a lighting block behind a painting and the light bleeds through. If we come over here, let's grab some glowstone so I can show y'all this. We have a few things. So the glow lichen looks very good on the new stone blocks and stuff. Wait, those aren't new. The glow liken's new though. And then I've seen this design before. I stole it from someone else, but I accidentally popped that anvil out. You can have like torch holders if you have them sitting on an item frame and put an anvil in there. And then you can also hide lighting behind item frames. And then some people may not have known this, but an ender chest creates light. I think it's like very low though. I think it's like a light level 7, but it still does glow if you want like a mood lighting. And then these respawn anchors, oops, I was shifting. They also emit light, but you got to be very careful if you're using them in the overworld, because if you overload it, something like this will happen. Oh no, I don't want to burn this stuff down. Okay, and then next we have banners, and you can hide lighting behind banners. And what I did was just put a piece of glass right there to kind of make it less bold and kind of blend a little bit better. And then we have something above the bed like that. And then light also passes through beds. And if you could see it, you could probably put like a piece of white glass right there or something, have it blend in a little bit better. And then next up is beacons. I'm not beacons, shulkers. Beacons are last. You can actually hide lighting under shulker boxes, and it bleeds through super well. And if you'll see over here in the next one, you can also do some cool designs that hide lighting behind. But if you are super rich like me in my survival world, and you have just a ton of shulkers laying around, maybe you want to decorate and hide lighting below them. And then this one, I couldn't really think of some kind of like cool design, but I've seen a lot of cool walls where people have like items dripping down these honey blocks. And I found out that you can actually hide lighting behind honey blocks, and it bleeds through perfectly. And then the same also applies to these slime blocks. So if you're building with these, or you have some kind of redstone contraption and you want to hide lighting, you can use these. It works pretty well. And then let's step over here, and I need a lantern real quick. Let's grab a sea lantern. I forgot to put them down, but again, you can hide lighting behind those blocks. And I love like how shulker boxes have that swirly design on the bottom. You can use that in any color the shulker box comes in, which is pretty neat. You can hide lighting behind that. But light, again, goes through your chest, but you can also do it through your hoppers. So if you have some kind of like redstone design or something built into a wall and you think it looks kind of ugly, maybe you can put a little bit of lighting behind them and help it, you know, look a little bit better. And then also same thing with the heads up there. You can put lighting behind like a dragon head or something if you got plenty of these laying around after end rating. And then finally, this is going to be our last one, which is beacons. And if you're super rich like me in my survival world, you can have like little lamp posts like this. I have a few. So like here in my my bee farm, which is currently under renovation, so don't pay too much attention to that. We got some lamp posts in here, and then also we got a little treasure pile just like that, which I think looks really cool. And something I didn't mention in the video is you can have lanterns like this floating on water, and it looks pretty cool. And then we also have some over here, and I think beacons look really good if you can incorporate it into a build really well. So I think that looks really cool. It's kind of like an A, like the Avengers or something, who knows. But anyways, that's all I could think of. Maybe something will come to me in the future and I'll be like, darn it. But if y'all have any secret lighting suggestions, you can put a comment down in the comment section below and let me know. I love hearing y'all's suggestions and helping me get better at building as well. And if you like this video, just make sure to leave a like and maybe subscribe. And I'm gonna be working on another tips video, maybe terraforming, maybe interior design. I don't know what's gonna come next, but if y'all want something specific, just let me know as well down in that comments. And as always, thank you for watching, and y'all have a great day. Bye bye.